The tribal Britons. Life before and after the Roman invasion. Before the Roman legions set foot on the shores of Britain, the land was home to diverse and powerful tribes. The people of ancient Britain were warriors, farmers, and spiritualists, who lived in strong communities tied by tradition and survival. This is the story of the tribal Britons, their lives, their beliefs, their battles, and their ultimate fate under Roman rule. The Britons were not a single unified people, but a collection of tribes spread across the island. Some of the most well-known tribes included the Iceni, led by the legendary Boudica, the Catuvalauni, the Brigantes of northern England, and the Durotriges of the southwest. These tribes lived in hill forts, defensive settlements built on high ground, surrounded by wooden palisades or stone walls. The people farmed grains, raised livestock, and crafted tools and weapons from iron. Their society was hierarchical, often ruled by warrior kings or queens, with druids acting as religious and legal authorities. Religion was central to the lives of the Britons. They worshipped gods tied to nature. Rivers, forests, and the sky were all considered sacred. The druids, their spiritual leaders, played a vital role in both religious and political matters. These learned men and women performed sacrifices, interpreted omens, and upheld the oral traditions that preserved the history of their people. The Britons believed in an afterlife and practiced burial rituals, often placing valuable goods in graves to accompany the dead on their journey to the other world. The Britons were fierce warriors. Their battles were not fought in rigid formations like the Romans, but rather in a chaotic and aggressive manner, relying on speed, surprise, and the sheer intimidation of their warriors. Many fought with long swords, spears, and round shields, while chariots provided mobility in battle. Woad, a blue dye extracted from plants, was often painted on warriors' bodies, possibly to invoke protection or strike fear into their enemies. In 43 AD, the Roman Empire, under Emperor Claudius, launched a full-scale invasion of Britain. The disciplined Roman legions, equipped with superior armor, siege weapons, and organized battle tactics, proved to be formidable adversaries. Many tribes resisted, most famously Boudica, queen of the Iceni. After the Romans brutalized her people, she led a massive revolt, burning Roman settlements including Londinium, modern London. Though her forces initially triumphed, the Roman military eventually crushed the rebellion, solidifying their rule over Britain. The Roman conquest changed Britain forever. Roads, cities, and stone buildings replaced the wooden structures of the past. Latin became the language of administration, and many Britons adopted Roman customs from clothing to religion, with the spread of Roman gods like Jupiter and Mars. However, some tribal ways endured. Many rural communities continued their traditional practices, and resistance to Rome never fully faded. The tribal Britons lived in a time of transformation, from independent warriors and farmers to subjects of an empire. Though the Romans may have left their mark, the legacy of Britain's ancient tribes still echoes through history. Their warrior spirit, culture, and resilience continue to captivate and inspire. This is the story of the first Britons, their lives, their struggles, and their lasting imprint on the land they called home.